Well, this is attempt number 3 at getting this Facebook Live going. It's a far more technical process, and of course I've probably made it that way than I thought it would be. Just checking my settings here to making sure I got everything going.
Am I supposed to be doing something?
Dell and I wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's reason number 1 for this Facebook Live. The second is to try out some of this new hardware. Lastly, we wanted to show you some of what we've been up to while staying safe at home during the COVID pandemic.
Can I go do my hair?
This is a picture of Dell and I just a week or so ago when we were out for a walk. This is just before the 20 centimeter snowfall. We've been concentrating on eating better and getting more exercise. I've been tied up though with some medical issues, but I'm well on the road to recovery, and I plan on getting out walking much more very soon. We've both been busy. Della's taking up cross-stitching as a hobby again, and she's on it every second. I've been researching for the local museum, updating some of their computer systems, and looking for items for the next museum season. You're seeing some slides right now from some of my research. I dug up some of Dad's photos from 1948, 1949 when he was an outrider for Slim Fenton rig at the Calgary Stampede. These slides are from both years. I believe Dad is visible in a couple of slides on a blue horse named Dixie. Dad was on the left tent pole. Slim's wagon has a longhorn on the tarp and it's easily visible. I'll just let a couple more of these play out and I'll point out his wagon. Sorry, that's my creaky old chair, not my creaky old bones. I think that might be Dad on the white horse in the infield. Along the rail, I should say. Can't tell who's who in that picture, just too much dust. I think they're on turn 1 though, since there's people coming out of the infield. I think they're finishing up here because they're widespread and they appear to be slowing down. The outriders are all in close. And that's a picture of Slim Fenton with a trophy he won at Meadow Lake. Trying to do some research on when and where and what that was for. And there's Slim's wagon with the longhorn up against the rail. There's four horses teams in that slide, and so they're all in there very tight. Dell had a great idea for a new tradition. She baked during the day, and that night we made a couple of deliveries to just a couple of our friends. One was in town and a couple out in the country. We noticed that people did a lot more decorating this year than in previous years. And there were a lot of spectacular homes. We were out in the country. The snowplow hadn't been out, but there was a good trail. We didn't get stuck. A lot of work done on that tree and that fence and that house. That's a very long driveway. It's got to be half a kilometer. And the house was well decorated as well. It's Diane. She was a bit surprised that we showed up. This is our second stop, and these friends have a beautifully decorated home inside and out. It's always something to see. And it's out in the country. It's beautiful. And this is the third home. Beautiful, beautiful entrance decorations. Very Christmassy. And we saw the Christmas star as well. It was easily visible in the southwest sky from Cochrane. Can't see any other stars, so I'm pretty sure that was it. It's in this shot too. It's just a little bit harder to see. It's above the 4th fence post from the left. Both Dell and I have memories of building puzzles as kids. well, during COVID, we've taken it up again and just completed this 1,000-piece puzzle. It was a lot of fun. It was not something I enjoyed as a child, but spending an hour or two every evening for a week to get this finished was a lot of fun. This Facebook Live is recorded on Boxing Day, so Della and I both hope you had a joyful Christmas day and have a happy, prosperous New Year.